What's good, YouTube? Check out my website, analysisplayground.com. There you can find NBA tributes, NBA highlights, and NBA rookie analysis, and also NBA breakdowns exclusively on analysisplayground.com. Thanks, and make sure you like on Facebook too, analysisplayground.com. Show as much support as you can for my channel. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Quinn Wade. Basketball analysis, basketball Anisto, coming to you with a quick video on the Golden State Warriors. Now, this team picked up Kevin Durant. They replaced Harrison Barnes, who was a streaky scorer. Sometimes he finished, sometimes he made the right pass, sometimes he was clutch. But he's nowhere near Kevin Durant, who can shoot 30%, 50%, and 30 points any single game. Any given game, Kevin Durant can go for 30 on 50+%. And he can knock down a three-point shot guaranteed at 40%. So he basically is a knockdown three-point shooter. He's clutch. He's another ball handler. He's another decision maker. He's another person that can score 30 points any given night, including Klay Thompson and including Steph Curry. This is going to be one of the most explosive teams in NBA history, just because they have so many shot creators and so many shooters that you cannot make one mistake. As soon as you penetrate, you can kick it out to anybody, Draymond Green, Klay Thompson, or Kevin Durant, or even Steph Curry, and it's basically an automatic bucket. You give them any space on the perimeter, it's pretty much going to be an automatic bucket because they shoot so good from the field. And on top of that, they very, very good shooters in general. You make any mistake on driving, they're 90% free throw shooters. So that's basically automatic on the free throw line. You make any mistake on a fast break, it's an automatic 3 or 2 or a dunk, because they're great finishers and shooters. So you got to respect their jump shot. So you might have to give up a layup or a dunk, just because you got to close out to the three, because all of them can shoot threes at a high clip. Next thing you know, they got 4 ball handlers: Draymond, Klay, Steph, and Kevin Durant. All can penetrate, all can find open shooters, all can get to the free throw line, and all can create havoc. This team is going to be virtually impossible to guard. Only person that can really be a non-factor is Zaza Pachulia, because he's just there to draw charges, and he's just there to grab all the rebounds and do all the little ticky-tack putbacks and get some little layups and dunks every once in a while. But just like when they had Andrew Bogut, they didn't really utilize him that much. I think that's why they lost the NBA Finals, because when Andrew Bogut got injured, it opened up the lanes for Kyrie and LeBron to dominate. When Andrew Bogut was there, it was hard for them to score because they perimeter defenders. And on top of that, they had Bogut to clean up. If they got blue pass, they can always have Bogut to block shots or get a charge or contest the shot. Once Bogut got injured, it was basically a field day. LeBron and Kyrie was constantly in the paint and near the basket. If Andrew Bogut was healthy, that wouldn't even exist, because he's basically a lockdown defender in the paint. He's an elite rim protector, and he don't foul that much when he's in the paint. Now that they lost Andrew Bogut, they decreased a little bit offensively and defensively, because he was a great passer too. But Zaza Pachulia showed in Dallas that he's no slouch, that the guy can really play, and they got him for a bargain, because Zaza Pachulia, the numbers he put up in Dallas can be potentially $10 million plus player. He can get the same amount of money as Mozgov, because that's how good he was in Dallas. But instead he was bargained to come to Golden State for basically nothing. And they actually was able to build up their bench better than what we thought. They bringing in Patrick McCaw. I was at Summer League and I seen him play. He went for like 28 points one game. He's another one of those catch and shoot guys that can shoot good from the mid-range and the three-point shot. And he's a decent creator off those screens. If you don't have a shot, he's very unselfish and he'll pass it to the better player. Then they got Ian Clark. He showed potential. They got still Andre Iguodala as the sixth man. They still got Sean Livingston. They still got David West. I think they got him too. So that's a decent bench. People sleep on the bench of Golden State. People say they bench is their weaknesses, but they can always leave one starter in with that bench. They can always leave Kevin Durant. They can always leave Steph Curry. They can always leave Draymond Green, who's a creator. They can always leave Klay Thompson. So they can always leave one of their starters in with their bench to keep up the scoring and rest the other starters. Or sometimes they can even put 2 in there, because basically All they gotta do is rest two of the starters and put the other two starters in with the bench to keep that offense going. It's because they have four superstar players. Besides Draymond Green, I don't really consider him a superstar. I consider him more of an all-star. People might not agree with me on that, but that's how I feel. That's just my opinion. But he's still good enough to create offense, and he can still score decently enough, and he is a threat when he has the ball in his hands because he's a great creator. So with that being said, this team is virtually scary. I predict them to win 60 plus games. I wouldn't be surprised if they won 70 again. I wouldn't be surprised if they won a championship because how explosive their offense is. They have elite defenders on the roster. They have Draymond Green can rebound, Kevin Durant can rebound, Zaza Pachulia can rebound, so the rebound is not going to be the problem. The perimeter defense is good. The inside defense is probably the weakest part about them, but Zaza Pachulia is a slept-on defender because he draws charges and he got good verticality because he knows where to be on the court. That's his basketball IQ. So with that being said, I like this Golden State roster. It's very. I would be surprised if they didn't win multiple championships. I wouldn't be surprised if they won 3 in a row, 4 in a row. I wouldn't be surprised if they won 2 in a row because you never know how the NBA gonna change with injuries, new draft picks, and new trades and new free agent signings. But after they sign Steph Curry to that multi-year deal, which he's still eligible to do this season, and then they sign Kevin Durant to another max. This team is going to be winning for years. So long as they got Clay, Steph, and Kevin Durant, this team is always going to be a threat to win a championship. Because remember, Draymond Green signed the max, Clay signed the max, Kevin Durant here for 1 more year. Then he can decide how long he want to stay. And Steph Curry, he can always sign the extension, including right now. So with that being said, if this team stays together for another 3, 4 years, because that's how their contracts already are, this team can potentially win 3 out of 4, 4 out of 4, 2 out of 3. They can win virtually every championship just because their offense is ridiculous and they always was a top 3 defensive team. So the team is going to be scary. And Steve Kerr has one of the best sets. Like I said, they lost Draymond, they lost Bogut. I think that's why they lost the series. And people got to remember, they only lost by 1, 2 points. Kyrie Irving hit the three, then they shot the free throws. But if they would have had Bogut or Draymond Green in Game 6 or Game 5, I think they would have won because they only lost by 1 point, really. Because after that three, they had a chance to score, but they didn't. So with that being said, they didn't lose by that much. I knew they'd blow a 3-1 lead, but like I said, after Bogut went out, they were just living in the paint, and was the biggest problem. They didn't have no rim protectors, and it was basically a layup and a jump shot fest near the paint. And that's what you can't have against two elite finishers in LeBron and Kyrie Irving. But LeBron kind of declined a little bit. He can't really blow past people. And Iguodala is a good defender on him because he shot 26% in Game 7. He was really locked up and he basically was turning the ball over a lot too. So with that being said, let me know what you guys think about the Golden State Warriors. Let me know what you want to see next. I did the Spurs, I did the Heat, did the Thunder, did Toronto, did Utah. If you want to see any team, let me know what team you want to see, and I'll make the video. I actually got a little more time, so if you do it quick, can make the video the same day, which is today. Let me know what you guys think.